Sup everyone, XQW YLOW82 AGC here, and today we're racing at Laguna Seca for one of Toyota Cup races. So an all Supra field in this race, and a standing start as well. On pole we have Prima Lucas, Ancient Pleb in P2, Hasten in P3, GTFR Wolf 18 in P4, Janus Sebo in P5, and we are starting this race in P7. So yeah, not the best of qualifyings we had. And also a lot of familiar names in this race, as you can see. Also Seb in P10. Don Maynardo in P16. Gary WRX in P17. And let's try to get a good start here. And we don't, just a false start by us. And immediately down some positions we go. Yeah, it actually worked out still quite okay. Only lost one position, so we can't complain about that. Almost our race over by the first turn because of our false start. Really stupid mistake to go too early onto the throttle. So defending the inside right now. We really want to maintain our 8th position. Yeah, really want to score big points in this one, so let's hope we can get a good result out of this. Let's try to not make any mistakes, because very tricky to make mistakes around Laguna Seca. So that's just what we want to avoid in this race. So you can see the guys behind us going off into the gravel, actually crashing whilst they're both into the gravel. So yeah, that has really opened the gap towards us from behind. So yeah, now we have some space to work with and not have to worry too much about attacks right behind us. And we opted to start onto the soft tires. I think it were sporting soft tires, not race tires. So you can see some more battling going on behind us, and also a penalty for one of the Spaniards. So it's all kicking off there. Also important to know is that we have to use the hard tires as well. Yeah, we know how much time that loses you if you have to go into the hard tires. But because we started on P7, we decided to go into the soft tires. Would be very risky to decide to go into the hards. So you can see Hasten just saving his car from going over to the gravel. Nice save by him. Yeah, we're going to try and go as long as possible into the soft tires we have here. So we are really already doing our best to save the tires. Because yeah, very difficult to overtake, so I think it would be a bit useless of trying to do that. Yeah, once we realize we are being held up way too much, we might go for a move, but if we are trying like this with everybody just very close together, I don't think it's much of a benefit of trying to overtake and maybe destroying our tires. So we're just going to do our own thing here. And yeah, fuel not an issue in this race. So that's something we don't have to worry about, which I'm also very happy about. Don't like it too much to save too much fuel. Just like to go flat out. So yeah, as you can see, things quite are remaining the same for for these couple of laps, so we're just going to go a bit further into the video. So traveling to time and space once again, and on to lap 5 we are. Or at the end of lap 5 at least. And we can see the Spaniard is closing up towards the Hungarian there in front of us. And it seems like the Spaniard is going for a move because the Hungarian went a little bit wide. Yeah, from P5 seems like we dropped away quite a bit towards the top 4 cars, so I think maybe the Hungarian guy is a bit struggling on his tires. Yeah, I think at least. Don't know for sure. So very crucial right now to keep our car onto the track. We just know how easy it is to just touch those curbs onto the inside of the corner and fly over to the gravel. So that's just the main purpose of this race, avoiding to crash. And as you can see onto the bottom left of the screen, the tires still look quite okay after 5.5 laps, so that's just what we want to see. So it looks like our tire saving is quite paying off. But yeah, we just try to not put too much pressure onto the tires. And we're just keeping a bit of distance towards Hasten so that we don't get caught out into the dirty air, which reduces your grip. So that's also something that how do I say it? Something that doesn't help with tire wear. I'll say it like that. So once you have dirty air, you have to put more pressure onto the tire because the car doesn't turn as well, so you have to put extra steering effort into getting the car turned, which doesn't benefit your tire wear. So still in P8, and we can see Gena Sabo going a bit wide. Will he have dirty tires? I think he will. And he goes a little bit wide, so yeah, I think he has dirty tires. And it looks like Hasten is really closing up to the back of him, as he just tries a little bit wide once again, and Hasten goes for the move. Can we follow him through? I don't think it's quite enough to go for a move. Yeah, it seems like the gap's really opening up towards the cars in front of us. So yeah, there we can see the other guys in the far distance, so it might be the time to try and go for an overtake on the Hungarian guy if we can. So closing in right now. So yeah, you can see he's dropped away to Hasten once again a little bit. So yeah, I think he's really struggling on his tires, or maybe he's onto the hard tires. We don't know. But yeah, if he's onto the hard tires, I think he would have stopped by now. Because you don't want to be driving 8 laps on him. Or yeah, at least I think. Because our tires still look quite okay after 7 laps. But it seems like Gena Saba has once again found his pace back. It's quite keeping up with Hasten right now. And very big gap behind us, so no troubles for us to get overtaken. So yeah, it seems like the gap is once again opening up towards cars in front. And it looks like the Spaniard also has managed to catch up towards the 4 cars in front. As the Sabo once again runs wide. I think he has just lost the slipstream towards Hazen, as we can see the Italian going to the pits behind us, onto the soft tires. So I think he will go onto the hards. That's very early to want to change tires. Very surprised by that. We are not yet thinking at all to go onto a different compounded tire. Still feel quite okay, so very happy to drive some more laps on them. As Gian Sebo goes a little bit wide once again. Go to the inside. Can we overtake him for 7th place? Yeah, it seems like we can. Didn't find it too much, to be fair to him, so fair play by him. And let's now try and catch up towards Hazen, because the gap has really opened up. Yeah, I think he really suffered from the tire wear, so that's why we managed to overtake him. And up to 7th place, so let's try to catch up back to the cars in front as quickly as we can. So if we want to try a different strategy, we want to be as close as we can towards the cars in front. Because yeah, trying different strategies won't work if you're 5 or 10 seconds behind. So that will be our first objective now, to try and close the gap up back as quickly as possible. Not worry about our tire wear for 2 laps or so. Yellow flag. And seems like you have the ancient lap into the gravel. So seems like he has flapped it. Really living up to his name right now. But yeah, he's a very good driver, so didn't see him making too many mistakes in other races. So very good driver, the ancient lap. But sadly he's made a mistake in this race probably. Yeah, I think he made a mistake. I don't know. And seems like we managed to get back towards Hasten, who's driving in P5. So yeah, out of position we go because of the ancient lap. So we're very close right now, just what we want to see. As Hazen just runs a little bit wide and cuts back, yeah, but yeah, we're nowhere near to make a move on him. So yeah, very surprised by that line to go so deep and get back onto the track. Or to the inside of the corner, I mean. And it seems like we are really closing in towards the cars in front. Luckily they're all battling a bit as well. So that seems to help us to get back towards the back of them. So now we can once again save our tires. Really happy to be behind Hasten right now. We're quite happy with this pace, so no need to go for any attacks right now. as he just runs a little bit wide once I said that. Yeah, we're still in a good position, I would say, to try and make some more positions. Hopefully, at least. As Hasten once again runs a little bit wide. I don't know if it's his racing line or not. But we're still closing in towards the leaders. As Hasten just runs wide once again. Will he have dirty tires or not? Very, yeah, seems like not. So he just got away with it and didn't have dirty tires, I think. Because it seems like he has very good grip. As you can see, the cars in front going side by side. And it seems like Wolf comes out in front of Lucas. So chase for a lead there. And Lucas gets the position back, so it seems like an exciting fight there in front. As they're going still side by side, as we can see in the distance. And some cars into the pits, the German, the Spaniard, also Hasten. So 3 cars into the pit already. Yeah, 4, the car behind us as well. So that's very early to see, because we want to do some more laps onto these soft tires. So this is where our plan comes into work, into action. So let's now try to make use of our fresh tires and close up the gap towards the 2 cars in front. So if our tires are really fresher than the cars in front of us, it would it would be necessary to try and catch them back up. So right now we're pushing to, guess now we are onto the soft tires, but the other cars behind us will be onto the hard tires. So this will be our opportunity to try and gain some positions, because we are still onto the soft tires. But yeah, obviously they're a bit slower right now, because we have driven already 12 laps on them. And it seems like we're closing in towards the 2 cars in front. So that's a very promising sight to see. And right now Wolf goes into the pits. So up to P2. Yeah, I'm very surprised by how early these cars are pitting for hard tires. Really did not expect that. Really thought everybody would go on to laps 15 or 16 or so, but most of them are already into the pits after lap 13. So let's now try to close in towards Marzi, CZE. And I think we're closing a little bit as well. And the main advantage we have as well is that we have clear track in front of us, because the cars behind us from P3 to P6 are all a bit into each other's traffic, I think. So now we have just clear track, and we can drive as fast as we can. We won't be held up by anybody. And as we can see, Wolf, who was driving in P2, has come out in P5. So his strategy didn't really work out, it seems like, to end up in the front. So yeah, that's how we can see what strategy will work for us. So we're going to go a bit further onto the stint. As you can see, Marcy coming to the pits. Really managed to gain a lot of time on him, so that's very promising that our tires still are quite okay. And into the pits he goes, so it will be very crucial to see where he comes out. If he comes out in second, we know that we can really go a bit longer to the soft tires to make our pit stop. So yeah, very interesting to see where he will come out. And it looks like it's a long stop. That I can say for certain. As we're going to go into the future. And it looks like Marzi has come out behind Wolf. So we're on to lap 17 right now. Our tires are really starting to go off right now. So yeah, last opportunity to go for a pit stop as well. We have really tried to do something different in this race, to go into the pits into the latest moment possible. And let's see if it will have worked out for us. Very long time to see our car appear. Almost worried that we got lost into the pit stops. But here we are, ready for our new tires. And where are we going to come out? Very crucial part of the race right now. And here we can see P1 going in front of us. So yeah, that's not the win, it seems like. And there it goes, the other cars. Where are we going to come out? So you can see Lucas going a bit wide, the German. And we're coming out onto where are we going to come out? Yeah, right behind Marzi. Or yeah, side by side still. But we had to, yeah, leave him the space. So P3 it is. So it seems like a very good position. But we also have fresh hard tires. So let's hope we can gain some more time in it. So we just defend the inside. And we managed to keep our third position. So let's hope we can stay there and maybe try to go for something more, hopefully. Who knows? Right behind the check guy right now, but seems like P1 is too far ahead to try something. So 2 more corners to go. Can we overtake the check guy? As we just slide a bit around. And we have a nice gap towards the cars behind us, but looks like too far back to try and go for a move onto the check guy. So we're going to finish this race in P3. So it looks like our strategy has really paid off. So very happy about that. And third position after starting from P7. So definitely nothing to complain about. So thank you guys for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye.